Hey, this is Ralph Locklear with SoutheasternGeneralContractors.com. In today's video, we're back out on a brand new job site. We've got the beginning stages underway, and so in this video, I'm gonna walk you through what it takes to set up a job site with a crawl-space foundation and specifically laying out the footings. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna be checking is, number one, this is the exterior view of the home, and the biggest thing we want to accomplish is to make sure that the side of the house for the new structure is in line with the existing detached garage building. It's here. We've already done that. We spent the whole day yesterday making sure all that's aligned. So now we're on day number 2. The guys aren't working today because that gives us time to come out on site, check all the markings of each foundation wall, make sure it's correct, make sure it's in the right location. So that's what I'm in the process of doing now. And so I've got my full set of house plans that shows the lengths, the widths, the distances of each wall separated from one another. So we're going to go through, check all of that, make sure it's right. The procedure that goes on at this particular stage is, once this is verified, I give the subcontractor a call, let them know that, you know, I've already checked the foundation, that it looks good, everything matches the plan, and I have to make sure that I'm back out on the job site. Me or one of the guys, the superintendent typically does this. They'll come outside on site, and when they're actually getting ready to lay out and dig the footings, if this is a brick home, which this is actually a hardy siding cement, fiber cement board siding home, it dictates the width of your foundations. Now on brick homes, we go at least 24 inches wide on most of our foundations. We're going to go ahead and go 24 inches wide on this foundation as well, but we still have to be mindful because when the excavator is digging the footings, there's a certain distance he has to account for if we're doing brick to make sure we've got enough spacing on our footing to still meet code by the time we put the brick on and by the time we measure for our projection past the brick, which has to be a minimum of 4 to 6 inches. I'm going to be walking the job site, checking this out, checking these measurements. There's a few obstacles that I got to make sure that we cleared. Number one, I just mentioned about the detached garage. Number two is we have an existing septic tank. So we're over in the opposite side of the lot and everything's checking out well. The septic tank, as you can see right behind me, and normally when you're walking the job site, sometimes you can tell where the septic location is simply by looking at the grass, the vegetation. As you can see, you got normal vegetation here. Look right behind me. This grass is way taller, way greener, and that indicates normally where your septic tank is located. So I know it by that method, but I went to the county, looked at the health permit, the septic tank permit, and it shows the exact location as well. So those are 2 ways to know where the existing septic tank location is at. We're going to have to get a repair done on this septic tank to make it work for the new home. We've already got that process done. So hopefully you found some useful information from the things that I'm showing you. I'm going to finish up by taking my final walkthrough of the foundation. And one last note, anytime you're clearing out a crawl space, you have to clear out the vegetation, because when we come out and do an inspection, you can't have any vegetation here, so that process has already been done. And everything's looking really great here. But as of now, that's all I have for you. I'm Ralph Locklear with SoutheasternGeneralContractors.com.
Be sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, as well as follow us on our Twitter page. Let's build together.